Hey there, folks. Welcome back to the channel. And last night I did a video on a survey that was sent out about the Citi Strata Premier. And one of the options that was presented for $195, it cut back on the everyday earning potential of the card, but it increased the travel capabilities of the card. And then someone in that same Reddit post submitted a setup that they saw in the same survey. So we're going to go over that setup as well, just so that I can present everything as we have it for now. Don't know, again, if this is going to be what version of the card will be the official version. Don't know if they'll do neither version of this. So we will wait. Obviously, it would be most prudent to wait until we have the full picture of the refresh when the refresh happens. And again, just because a survey goes out does not mean that a refresh is imminent. Glee on my part on these refreshes, definitely not warranted. Again, don't take me too seriously when it comes to this bank. I feel particular ways about it. So, without further ado, let's go back to Reddit and go to this setup as we see it. So, this coming from another poster, I can corroborate this. There were two versions that asked me about it, the one that OP posted. So version 1 and a version 2 that the survey asked me to compare it to and which one I would prefer. Both had proposed $195 annual fees. And here are the full benefits. Earning points, 8 times points on hotels, car rentals, attractions, and attractions when booked through Citi Travel. 4 times points on restaurants during Citi Nights, Friday and Saturday, 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Eastern, up to $25,000 in spent annually. Okay. 3 times points on restaurants at all other times, 3 times points on flights when booked through Citi Travel, 3 times points at supermarkets, 3 times points at gas and EV charging stations, 2 times points set and earn on recurring bills such as video and music streaming, Wi-Fi, cable or cell phone bills, personal subscriptions and memberships, gyms, education apps, gaming, e-commerce, and insurances. Quite a wide swath of 2% options, 2x on flights and hotels when booked directly in the airline or hotel, 1x points on all other purchases. Quite the wide array. Statement credits, monthly set and forget credit. Receive a $10 statement credit each month when you pay 5 or more recurring bills with your card. This is new. Earning up to $120 per year. Relatively easy to cut into that annual fee. Annual splurge credit, receive a $100 statement credit for purchases at American Airlines, Best Buy, or Live Nation. Okay. The hotel credit that I mentioned last night, this is receive $150 credit for hotel bookings on Citi Travel, 2-night minimum, $75 semi-annually, or $200 credit in the reserve collection bookings on Citi Travel, 2-night minimum, $100 semi-annual. Annual dining credit, receive a $100 credit applied at checkout at select restaurants, $50 semi-annually. Additional benefits, no foreign transaction fees, travel protections, the exclusive hotel perks that I mentioned, and the digital wallet where you would earn 300 points when you make 5 or more digital transactions of $10 or more each month. So compared to the original, this would be less travel, more day-to-day life. There are also a couple extra benefits that weren't in either of the full proposed table of benefits, but rather standalone questions asking whether they would be more or less valuable to me. These are my own wording because I didn't take screenshots of those pages. 20% boost when redeeming points for American Airlines flights. They did not specify if it was only for the portal or transferring to American Advantage. My guess is only in the portal, but I still like this one because there are occasionally short haul AA flights where your redemption could be less than 1.2 cents per point. Some other type of bonus when redeeming points in the portal for certain types of hotel stays or attractions. I think 20% as well, but I can't remember exactly. Didn't appeal to me at all. Citi might be doing something akin to points boost in the portal, whether that is for American Airlines flights or hotels and attractions. Looks like it's capped at 20%. I don't know what to say there. If it is a set 20%, there could be an argument that a set 20% is better than gambling at 1.67 or even 2% or whatever the rates are on the on the Chase Sapphire Preferred and the Chase Ink Preferred. I think those goes up to 1.25, but it's going to be typically about 1.1. So whether a set 1.2 is better than the gamble that you get in Chase. In thinking about these two cards separately, I think The travel focused one that cuts away at the everyday spending, maybe not the best path forward for Citi necessarily, because Strata Elite isn't really a travel focused card. Now, Strata Premier has always been a good all around travel card, but I don't know that pushing it further into travel and taking away the everyday properties of it is necessarily a great idea. This card, this proposal feels a little too overloaded in point earning opportunities. If you're going to do the set and forget 2x, push the envelope a little bit and just make it a baseline 2x. Although the $120 credit would be fantastic. Pair that with the splurge credit, you're well north of getting back your annual fee. Add in the hotel credits that you can get semi-annually. Potentially a relatively strong setup. I can't fault them for that. I don't know which version would appeal more to Citi card holders. I don't know which version would be better all around for Citi card holders. As it stands right now, Strata Elite plus Strata, really good symbiotic 2-card setup. Either of these Strata Premiers, I think the one that is more travel focused makes a better complement to a double cash than this one that is more lifestyle focused. But this one still gives you 3x groceries, 3x gas and EV, 3x dining. You get Citi Nights, shenanigans nights as well. And the travel multipliers aren't particularly bad. You go from 10 to 8, but 8 is still relatively competitive, especially for hotels and attractions. If those hotels don't let you add your loyalty status into it, you're only doing them for the point earning. So I don't know which would be better. Now, we would have to wait for the full card to come out. I have a feeling this second option might be more widely preferred since it keeps the grocery and it keeps the gas and it keeps the dining. But there could be an argument for the first card that I highlighted yesterday, which was 195, 10 times points in the travel portal for hotels and attractions and rental cars, 4 times points on flights booked through the Citi travel portal, 4x on Citi Nights, 2x on those everyday categories, 3x on select transit, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense when you have the Citi Strata card that you could also add into things, and that has a 3x transit, but regardless. And then 1x on everything else, but you got global entry pre-check, you got 2 priority passes, you got everything, the hotel stuff. Now, independent of either, adding in this 20% boost in the portal could definitely be a huge help, because that would make your portal earnings, you would go from 2 to 2.8. I can't do math properly, but you get a 20% boost, right? So instead of 2.2, it would be 2.4% on that earnings if you redeem through the portal. So overall, the second option is an interesting option for sure. If anyone has gotten the Citi survey, please let me know if you did and how you answered it. But I do think it is fair to take a step back, look at this second option. Again, neither of these are the set new card or refresh of the card. 195 is an interesting number. I haven't been thinking that refreshes that. Yes, I was saying that 150 is the new 95 because every card that's gone from 95 has gone up to 150. This would be the first card to jump to 195. Is what they're offering worth 195? I think on that second card, maybe a little bit more, just because you do get those 5 recurring transaction $10 statement credit. I don't know. Could be something, but let me know down below what you think. That's going to do it for this one. If you like what I do, hit the subscribe button down below. Check out stackyourpoints.com and the Stack Your Points podcast. We do a live here on YouTube every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. So check that out. Check out my pinned comment for ways to support me outside of the show, outside of the channel. And if you want to support me here on YouTube, consider becoming a channel member. $2.99 a month. You can cancel at any time. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.